It is the night before the Ren Fair. Here's the game plan. I'm gonna set out all of my stuff so I don't forget anything. I have my hair accessories, my rings, my makeup, my ears. So I'm gonna be like an elf fairy pirate situation. Oh, I wonder if I could pierce the ears. I might not pierce them, but I might just put like a little cuff or something on them. That would be a nice idea if I have time. My hair's gonna take probably forever. So I was going to sleep in braids and make it wavy, but for that to work on my hair, it would have to be wet because my hair is so like slick that it doesn't hold anything. But I didn't feel like washing my hair tonight because I just washed it and I didn't have to wash it twice. I washed it like 2 days ago. And plus, it'll give like the messy look. I'm gonna use dry shampoo and stuff to add some volume. And I'm gonna add a bunch of braids. Did y'all see that lightning? There's a storm happening. It's also supposed to rain tomorrow too, so we'll see how that goes. Might have to bring my rain jacket. But here's an overview again of what I have. I don't remember what all I showed you. Oh, that is the longest thunder I have ever heard. Okay, so here's one of my finished hair pieces. And it has a bead at the bottom. I think I already showed you this earlier. I also want to just braid these into my hair. I'm gonna do some beads in my hair as well. And these jump rings. Let me show you the jump rings. I destroyed one of them trying to make a nose piercing when I probably should have used something else, but this is the jump rings. You can't really see because it's dark, but they're like textured. And then I have these crosses, which I realized I could use them on earrings, but I had it upside down. There you go, you can probably see it better now. I could use them on earrings afterwards, but this time I'm going to put them in my hair, I think. We'll see how that goes. There's really no method. It's just the crazier the hair, the better. The more going on, the better. So I'll probably wake up at like, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, which isn't that early, but compared to how I've been waking up at 9:30, because we're leaving at like probably 9, because those lines can be long. Good thing we got tickets beforehand, but that's their policy now, so everyone has to have tickets beforehand online. My plan for the beads is to use a crochet hook. So let's see if I have a small enough one. Okay, so one of these should probably work, and maybe I'll just set them by my stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is setting everything to the side so that I don't forget anything. Oh, hello there, lightning. What was I about to do? I just remembered and then I got distracted. We just got a water bottle today, and it is a big water bottle. And I think the best way to carry that around would be to make a little carrier for it. So I think I might crochet one. It shouldn't take that long. I think it would take an hour at the most. So, especially with my blanket yarn. So I'm gonna find some yarn for that. Actually, I realized I already have my Hobbit bag that I made, my Hobbit house bag. So I'm wondering if I should just carry it in this, or I could make Hayden carry a separate bag and just have this bag for like my wallet and stuff, because I don't have my little pouches and stuff that I usually have. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to see if it fits in here, which it should. I just don't want it to stretch this out too much. That is probably what's gonna happen, but we'll see. Okay, update. This is the the water bottle we're bringing, cup, whatever. The lid is elsewhere at the moment. But the Hobbit hole bag will not work because I need a hole for the handle. So I'm going to build one from scratch. I don't know what color to use. Perhaps black. I would like to make one out of burlap because it'll go by faster, but I don't know how much burlap I have. This is my whole bag of yarn at the moment. Black should work, especially since I have black in the Premier Parfait Chunky. If I need it for another project, I have that. So I think I'm gonna get started with that. So what I'm gonna do, I don't even know what size hook I need because I want it to be tight. I'm thinking either an H or J. I'll try with a J for now. I haven't crocheted in a while. It's been a couple months, but my plan is go back for this water bottle holder is to crochet the circle wide enough. And I'll just update you on each spot because I don't really know how to explain what I'm doing. So I think I'm gonna start with 8 so it can be the most flat. Maybe I should use my bag for reference. I gotta remember, I think if you just keep adding stitches, like if you keep increasing, then it'll stay flat. So that's what we want for now. Let me find a stitch marker. There is one. I could have these little things hanging, stitch markers hanging from my hair too, but I don't want to lose them. And of course I'm working with black yarn, so that's gonna be even more fun for me tonight. I'm having a hard time already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I might have done too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting a different number every time I count. Do I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Yes. So, wait, start over. I want to make like a little nice cozy corner where I can like read or crochet in here. I wanted to do it in my closet, but there are no lights in there, and I don't know if there are any outlets in there. There might be. There are lights. Actually, there's a light in my closet. Never mind. But would it be great for filming? So I'd have to come out here. Or I could just make the corner over there. I started off with 8, but I still want to keep it multiples of 6. So I went single crochet increase and did that all the way around. And then so that made it 12. And then I'll continue from there. So I'll do that again so I can get to 18. I'm realizing people do those like macrame ones, or those ones where they do a bunch of chains, the like netting style. And I do have a small ball of just like worsted weight yarn, but I don't know if that would be enough. Probably not. I didn't have enough room for all of that yarn, so I just only used that much because I thought it would only be for embroidery. Now we're just gonna keep increasing until it is as big as the bottom of the water bottle. So this process is looking very similar to when I made this Hobbit hole bag. It's a tad bigger than the bottom of this cup, which I think is what we want. And then I'm going to crochet in the back loop all the way around. I think I got to 36 stitches, so I'm going to continue with 36 stitches and do the back loop, and then just keep going 36 stitches around until I reach this handle. Now that I'm getting kind of close, I am just testing it out. I probably will need 2 more rows, maybe just 1. But after this next row, I'll test and see, and then once I get here, I will how do I do this? I'll let you know when I figure out. I've made a decision. So here I've hit the end of the row. Instead of continuing in a circle, just like normal, I'm gonna switch directions. And then stop maybe like 2 or 3 stitches away from the end, and then like rotate back around and keep doing that, and that should leave a nice gap for the handle. Slight update. This is still what I'm doing, but I forgot to say this. I think I'm gonna, chain 1 or chain 2 and do double crochet. So I'm switching to double crochet. I also did an extra round because I thought I needed a little more, but yeah, switching to double crochet. I also realized I have been crocheting wrong this whole time. I've been going under instead of over. If you do amigurumi, you know what I'm talking about, because I've been used to amigurumi, but I still like how it looks. It looks nice and clean and tight, which is what I want for the base of this. So I think that's fine. I'm wondering if I should go ahead and sew the strap on and do it to the bottom, because I think it might be more sturdy if it's held to the, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going with this. And so instead of continuing around the circle, I chain 2. Now I'm turning it around and I'm gonna do double crochet all the way around until right before the last 2 stitches. So I'm gonna leave the last 2 stitches empty and then keep going back and forth like that. Another update. So we've got a little bit of a dilemma. The double crochet made the stitches wider because of the gaps. So it's too big now. So I've only done 2 rows of double crochet, so I'm just gonna take 1 stitch off. And right here, I think what I'm gonna do, it's not gonna be even anymore, but that's fine. I'd rather it be just pretty tight. I think I'm going to like add a little tie right here at the end so that it's not just a big loose piece, depending on how tight it is. But I think that's what I'm gonna do when we get there. But for now, I'm gonna continue. I've just decreased 1 though at the end because, actually, yeah, let's do this. Let's do 1 decrease at the end because it's just getting too loose. All right, now we'll continue until it gets to the top of the handle. I think I've decreased every other round, but here is where I am so far. I think I'm gonna switch back to single crochet, and then it's kind of lopsided actually. I'll have to do 1 more round of single crochet, I think, and then I'll be able to close the gap. So I'll update you when that happens. So, it is long enough. I did a little stretching, which I recommend because it's gonna stretch when you wear it, and it's perfect right now. Hopefully it doesn't stretch too much with water in it, but I'm going to join the round together now and yeah, finish up. We'll probably just do 1 more row, honestly, because probably 1 or 2 more rows. We'll see what happens. But what happened to my... took off my stitch marker. Why did I do that? Okay, but yeah, that's what's happening. I'm joining the row, but we're just gonna continue around for maybe 2 more rows, and then I'll add a strap. See if this will go on, because I didn't increase when I went back to the single crochet because I thought the top caves in a little bit, so Might as well, but then I didn't realize that I'd have to just slip it all back over. But it's stretchy, so okay, so I have gotten it over. Now the getting it over the handle is the next struggle. Okay, there we go. It's like a little sweater. That would be good for insulation if you needed it. Okay. This is too much. But right here it's fine, so I'm confused just a tad about why it's doing that. Because if I decrease, it's gonna be too low here. So I'm not sure, do I just fold it, maybe? Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and decrease around, not decrease, unravel. Okay, there's one. It's gonna be like this, so it's above the lid. Yeah, see the stretching problem I was saying? It's definitely gonna be stretched to its limits. So I'm gonna go ahead and decrease all the way around again, and probably one more time. One more, maybe? Because now we're back to, are we back to the, no, we're at single crochet still. This was the last round of single crochet. So now, this is a difficult decision. I think I'm just gonna connect here and add the straps now. I don't even know where this, what the last stitch is of this row. I'm gonna decrease again, because I don't know, it just seems too, okay, what should I do? I'm gonna frog this last row and then do a single crochet row. I think is the best thing to do right now. This is the tricky part. It is still a little loose right here, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this. So I think I'm gonna do the straps like here and here, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where. I think last time I did 3 single crochet for the strap, but this time I might do 4 because it does stretch out so much. So I just, no, I don't know. Let me look, because I made a note with the like loose pattern. So yeah, it was 3 single crochet. So maybe 4, I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. Hayden's playing video games. I think he might be playing with his sister or some friends, I don't know. So here I'm gonna chain 1 and then, is it actually, oh, maybe I should do the strap here and here because it's gonna lay across like that. And then, yeah, that'll be way better. I will do some decreases, but let me take this off for just a second. And yeah, that's what I'll do. Decrease on the 5th, I guess. Sure. I don't know. What is he doing? This is gonna be too small, I think. We'll see. We're almost done with this row. Let's try to fit this in here again. I just want it to be tight so it's not so stretched out. I don't want this to break either. This was a lot of work. Okay. And then, so now it's gonna be from here and here. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. I'm gonna finish this row and then start the strap from here. And guys, 2.5 hours later. Okay, So I've tried it on and I think it'll be fine. I was gonna make it for Hayden, but I don't know if I have enough yarn left. So I'll just carry this, and then if we buy anything, he can carry that. So we'll distribute it that way. I was gonna remove this and fold it in half to make it exactly even, but I just put this back on to try it on, and I don't feel like taking it off and on and off and on. So I'm going to just put it on here, and it'll be fine. It doesn't always, things don't need to be perfect. It is gonna be a little tricky to crochet it on while it's on. You know, crochet the strap on while the cup is in there. Here we go. Am I doing, yeah, slip stitch maybe? No, let's just do single crochet. It seems like that'd be sturdier. Okay. I don't even know what stitch I'm on. I think this is 3. We got one more. Oh my gosh, this took way longer than I expected. Probably because I had to undo a bunch of stuff. Okay, and let's do a little slip stitch to fasten it off. I thought about crocheting along the edges, but I don't really even think I have that much. I don't think I have enough yarn, and I don't think it would really be super helpful to do that. So, where am I? And let's slip stitch one more, I think. Now where, I don't know where my scissors are right now. They're probably, oh, here they are, okay. I'm gonna leave a long tail. I'm so tired, guys. It's like probably 11:30 right now. I'm leaving a long tail so I can weave in the ends. And honestly, I'm probably not gonna even weave them in that well because you won't see it. Here we go. Just enough to hide it, I guess. And we'll just tuck in the rest. And not worry about that. And this is all I have left. It was so close. I was really thinking that I might run out of yarn, but praise the Lord, thank you Jesus for letting me have enough. And I will try it on for you guys. It might be kind of hard to see because I'm also wearing black, but I don't have the lid right now. I think it's in the dishwasher drying. So, and it's gonna have water in it, so it might even go down lower. So hopefully it doesn't get in the way of me walking. If it does, I can tie a knot. But I think this is, I'm trying to display this. I think this is good. It serves the purpose that it needs. I'd probably put it here so it doesn't get on my hip. But yeah, and then we can drink from it. Because, I mean, it's not going to be super hot tomorrow, so that's good. But yay, it's done. Finally, yay. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, which will probably actually be in a week from now, because I'm gonna make the vlog a separate video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more crafty content from me. I usually do crochet videos and crafty stuff and lifestyle. It's become a big Mod Podge of things. Music may also be coming soon. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this takes us. So subscribe if you want to stick around for that. And thank you for watching. Stay creative.